Hey everyone, it's me, Jen, and I'm nothing if not intense. Today we are going to check out this document that I discovered yesterday, Active Shooter Incidents in the United States in 2016 and 17. It's on the FBI.gov website. However, it was completed, and it tells you how it was completed with. It doesn't encompass all the gun-related situations. It focuses on the specific active shooter type of situation. The report was written by the FBI's Office of Partner Engagement and Collaboration with the FBI Criminal Investigative Division and Advanced Law Enforcement Rapid Response Training Center at Texas State University. So what it does is it gives you the numbers. These are the big numbers, are the 2016-2017 numbers. Below it, it tells you the 2014-2015 numbers. So they are saying in 2016/2017 there was 50 incidents in 21 different states, 943 casualties, which they're counting the wounded within the casualties, I believe, and then 13 law enforcement officers killed. The wounded, 20 met mass killing definition, which is their definition is 3 or more people is considered a mass killing, and that's their definition. 14 of those 50 incidents ended in exchange of gunfire between law enforcement and the shooter. All 50 shooters were male. 3 of them wore body armor. 13 committed suicide. Now, what I should have said in the beginning is the Las Vegas mass shooting is a part of this. So, Paddock or whomever was in that room is counted within this 50 shooters. And I'm sure they counted him in this 13 that committed suicide, which I don't agree with. And I don't agree that it was just an active shooter situation. I think all that information should be going into a report about terrorism. But that's just my opinion. So for the sake of this content, we're going to go with the active shooter. 11 shooters were killed by police, 8 were stopped by citizens, 18 apprehended by police. Okay, the details. Here's the mass killing, 3 or more in a single incident. Gives you, which states they occurred in. Nevada had 2 in between 2016-2017. Texas had 6. Here it gives you a breakdown. The highest number of casualties, 58 killed, 489 wounded, occurred during the Route 91 Harvest Festival in Las Vegas, Nevada in 2017. Law enforcement / security personnel engagement and casualties. Now, within here, when I first read it, I thought they were talking about 2 armed non-sworn security personnel in one incident, or no, I'm sorry, 1 unarmed security guard was wounded as he struggled with the shooter, blah, 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 blah. At first I thought, they're talking about the Route 91, but no. There's little footnotes, so the only thing in this category that they talk about Route 91 is 2 off-duty law enforcement officers were among the 58 event attendees killed by the shooter. Footnote number 11, if we go down here and see number 11, Route 91 Harvest Festival. So that's the only time they reference that. Okay, shoot, there we go. citizen engagement and casualties, nothing's referenced there as far as the Route 91. The shooters, all shooters were male, each acted alone. Again, disagree. However, let me see. They reference. None of the footnotes really reference anything specific to the Route 91. Which 3 shooters wore body armor? Multiple locations. Okay. The locations. 17 occurred in Commerce, resulting in 85 killed, 98 wounded. 7 occurred in education environments. And then 14 occurred in a variety of open space locations, resulting in 79 killed. Excuse me. So obviously, they're talking about within that 14, the Route 91 falls into that 14. Okay, 8 shooters were apprehended, 5 were killed by law enforcement, and 1 committed suicide. And the one that committed suicide, they have to be talking about Paddock, I would think. 6. But they don't footnote it. And then I believe they're referencing that Las Vegas bus incident that happened in 2016. So here's their conclusion. They were all single shooter events. All the shooters were male. The numbers were dramatically higher due to the 3 incidents: Route 91, Pulse nightclub, and then the church in Texas. As in previous years, the shooters' ages span decades from 14 to 66. No active shooter incidents took place at institutions of higher education or on military property in 16 or 17. So now they're going to break down each incident. And actually this one from Kalamazoo, because I'm from Michigan, I remember this one, this Jason Dalton. That was horrible. He was the Uber driver, and he just went around shooting. He was picking up people, then he'd drop them off, start shooting people. The dude was whacked out of his mind. Like, he was saying that he would look at his phone and somebody in his phone was telling him to go shoot people, and it was just horrific. And I had actually forgotten about that until I read this. I was looking at this report. But now the thing with this report is, wait till you see our little summation of the Route 91. Okay. So here it is. On October 1st, 2017, at 10:08, Stephen Craig Paddock, 64. Now here's the part that you need to pay attention to. Armed with 4 rifles, parentheses, and access to 23 additional weapons in his hotel room, began shooting into a crowd of people attending the Route 91 Harvest Festival from the 32nd floor of an adjacent hotel. 58 people were killed, including the 2 law enforcement officers who were off duty. 489 people were wounded, which that's not the correct number. Many more sustained injuries incidental to the event. The shooter committed suicide at the scene before law enforcement arrived. Okay, did you go, what the hell, at the same time I did? Because this is what we're talking about. Armed with 4, oh gosh, I wish I could highlight. I'm so sorry. Oh my Lanta. Jeez, oh Pete. Let's try this again. What am I doing wrong? I don't know. God. Okay, we're going to call it close enough. Sorry. Armed with 4 rifles and access to 23 additional weapons in his hotel room. So, are they telling us that there was 4 additional rifles that are not in evidence, that we never saw? Because there was 23, they say they found 23 weapons in his hotel room. And from the pictures, I always thought, and I probably even said it in one of my videos, it doesn't look like a one of those had ever even been fired. So now, where are these other 4 rifles? That's the question. Or is this just a typo? Which, come on guys, this is on the FBI.gov website, okay? It's not like it's a news organization or independent investigator like myself or a researcher, whatever we want to call ourselves, or a truther person. No, this is from the FBI.gov website, and they had to give it the seal of approval before they put it up on a website, even though it was done in conjunction with these other people. So again, where does this leave us? Now do we have these 4 additional rifles out there somewhere that aren't in evidence, that we're never going to see? I don't know. I was just like, you have got to be kidding me. So let me know what you think, because I am certainly perplexed. Alright, well that's it for now, because I have got to get in the shower and get to work. So thanks for watching. Leave me a comment, subscribe, and I will be back with you guys soon.